Okay. We continue on.
Onwards.
Onwards and upwards. Onwards and rightwards. Should we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that a remaster of this game is finally coming out soon?
After we already discussed playing this game, for sure.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say.
Because we're hipsters and we did it before it's
it
gonna be popular again.
But I'm excited to play the remaster. I wonder what they're going to add because...
What would you change?
Oh wait, no, it's a remaster. It's not gonna... Well, they may make quality of life changes.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, is there anything that you ever got really annoyed by in this game? Because I'm trying to think of like something that I really didn't like. But
skipping cinematics, like some things to make shorter. Like, you know, when you take off on the blimp.
Yeah.
Like when we get there, it'll make a bit more sense. Like because you get into the blimp and then you have to go through the blimp slowly floating off screen before you can get to a cinematic that you can skip. If you could skip that initial floating off screen, that'd be great. Oh, perfect. Something tells me we need that.
Yeah, they're pretty good at giving you what you need.
Yeah, I would say that. Just like if you're able to get through some skipping. What about you? What would you make some changes for the remaster?
I mean, what if it's like a perfect game? I am trying to think hard because I feel like usually I do have something where I'm like, well, this can be different. Oh yeah, I think is this one of the few places that you can do that? Tattle these guys?
I was gonna say, I don't know if you see them again, unless it's in the 100 level pit again.
I never beat that. That's like supposed to be hard, right?
It is very hard, and the final boss is very difficult. And if I remember, I don't remember what the final prize is, but it's not worth it. Stragan and I were talking about it the other day. Wow, that's a lot of star points.
Nice. I guess the game wants you to level up a couple times before you go to the castle.
Well, those are also just very difficult enemies to begin with, because you don't have any. You have to use power. You don't have any other tools.
I'm trying to think if there is anything else that, like, what can you do there? Is it eventually you get something, or certain people can like attack him?
Yes, like
not what I wanted to do, but that's pretty sweet. There
you go. Now your inn will be free. You're talking about this the other.
We gotta save money. I gotta find a way to make money off of this thing. I remember that I should try using
There you go.
again.
Beautiful. I was gonna say nice, but if anything, that was actually pretty great.
Thank you. Wow. Where did you come up with that?
That adapter I have, I should be able to use GameCube controller on the Switch would be...
Sponsorship?
That'd be wonderful.
Say it out loud.
I don't think...
Don't want to?
No, I don't.
Got distracted.
That's the thing. If I ever make money off of this YouTube channel, I'll know I've made it once I'm talking about, like, maybe like Raycon or something. What's something that everybody has? A VPN. If a VPN sponsors me, that'd be amazing.
I think if Squarespace does.
Squarespace. Raid Shadow Legends. What's another classic? Honey.
Honey, support us. We're so wholesome. We're sisters.
Yeah.
I just got a coffee bag that says 3 sisters, and I was like, I'm a sister that's part of 3 sisters. I need to have this coffee.
I have 2 other sisters.
It's for me. And me alone.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Actually, we're good.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Yay!
Hi. What's going on?
Are you gonna be him? Or do you want me to be him?
You can be. You're so excited. I can't take that away from you. Okay. Go ahead.
You know why? Because I love his bow tie.
He's so cute.
You're the first contestants I've seen in a while. If you've come all the way here to Schwank Fortress, you must want stone keys. Does it give you both? No, yes, in a way. If that's the case, then you must compete against me. If you win, I'll let you through to where the stone keys rest. However, if you lose, and you will suffer a terrible fate. And by terrible, I mean awful. Oh, he's going to give us a new ability.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Going to give us a nice curse?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take the terrible curse. Thank you.
I'll take you on.
You're in for it now.
Oh, the little puzzle graphic.
Yeah, look at his bow 5.
So cute. Why he's so precious.
Hey, ladies and germs. Welcome to everybody to the 65th Super Fun Quirk Quiz.
Yeah.
Perk up those ears. If you correctly answer 5 of the following questions, you win. But get 3 of them wrong and you'll suffer a cruel and unusual punishment.
Do you just like die? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Like what does
Dun-dun.
happen?
I love this. What's hidden in this place?
Stone keys.
Picklestone, obviously.
Stone keys.
Picklestone. Is that your real answer?
Hate it when he does that. Makes me unsure.
But he's asking you if you're sure.
Nah, makes me unsure. Oh boy.
On to question 2. What do 1 Mr. Softener and 1 Fire Flower cost?
16 because it's 8 and 8.
It's 8 and 8. We are sure because we specifically remember to check the prices.
I'm glad you remembered because I would have forgotten that. I do now remember that this is a thing, but
Well, we were in the shop. I'm like, hey, I know we need to know the prices for whatever reason.
something.
But it could also be like one of the help boards.
Yeah.
What is the name of the mayor of Petalburg? Croup. Pretty sure it's Croup. Hey, he didn't ask if we were sure.
Yeah, he doesn't want us to get it anymore.
Dang. Okay, we're doing well. 3 out of 3.
3 out of 5? I feel like we've already won. Where is the crystal star? Hooktail Castle.
Yes. Are you ready for the diabolical question 5?
Yeah, let's go.
How can one get from Petal Meadows to Rogueport?
Go through a pipe.
Yep. Racing a cart. Is that your real? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there's other places that are correct to the other answers, but not this one.
We did it! Hooray! And we didn't cheat.
Saying it like that makes
legitimately we
it
didn't
we did cheat.
Yay!
Yes.
Multi-bounce. Very
That
good.
is so.
Very useful.
We need it. Okay, and yeah, and so all our BP is now used.
Not all of our blood pressure.
Not the BP.
Not the big pants.
Dang.
Rock. Oh.
Get
Nice.
out of here. We don't need that.
You know when like actors on stage participate with the audience? It's that.
You know when they just like hit him with a hammer? Just like that. I'll ask you again.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your favorite Mario game for sure?
Oh, 100%. This is my yeah, nice. This is
Yeah,
100% my most favorite Mario game. Is it not yours?
I think it is. I'm trying to think if it's my favorite GameCube game.
That's a good question. Because there's so many good GameCube games. Maybe this would be my favorite because another contender of GameCube games for me would be Wind Waker.
Double Dash for me.
Oh, Double Dash. That's definitely my favorite Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I always quote Double Dash in that if you have Daisy,
Mm-hmm.
you should do Firefly.
I'm already on it. I was like, I know there's like one where there's a whole bunch of them, and it's so
like
annoying.
I don't want to have to deal with this nonsense.
You get all the health that you lose is just too much, even with multi-bounce.
Yeah, so it's when you have Daisy on your team and like you switch, she always goes, "Hi, I'm Daisy."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'll randomly like quote that, and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
I think they do. I think they're just ignoring you because you sound crazy. Because they give you a good amount of points. I think I was bamming it too much there.
Yeah, so that's one thing about Mario RPG is that you can hit. I can't remember if you need to hit A to time an attack or if you hit any button. I hit A. You can hit A multiple times and you'll still get the timed attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not if you're like spamming it.
Oh.
It won't count. And same thing if you're trying to block an attack. But I think with this game, it's like if you hit it once and you get it wrong, then that's it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more harsh there.
chances do you think they are going to make in the remaster? I think they might tone down Flurry.
No. What, make her smaller?
Yeah, I
Can't do that. Can't do that.
They might.
That's the best part of the game. That was an awakening.
Really? Not for me. Get the heart.
No, Lord of the Rings were all my awakenings.
It's true.
Eowyn and Aragorn, very informative.
Carl Urban has single-handedly awoken a lot of things for me.
Specifically Carl Urban. With the boys, that was a good one for me.
It was just because of Carl Urban and the boys. It made me understood why, like, the whole daddy quote, because I never understood. I'm just like, I don't get, like, how people find daddy, like, attractive if you call somebody daddy. And then, like, he uses that term, and then I'm just like, oh, I get it now.
It's the tone of voice. Because I think if you first hear it, it's like a father figure, but it's like baby, where it's like, I'm not talking about a literal baby.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm talking about the concept of nurturing for someone, and daddy. Why am I going into detail about this? I was going to say, but daddy is the concept of, again, like, nurturing someone else.
This is like explaining
the joke. Nurturing. I'm going with the psychology of it because I'm trying to defend myself. I'm going to go with health because we don't have any other badge points right now.
Yeah, we don't need badges just yet.
Like, once we get badges, I'll go for it, and that's probably going to be the third one. I kind of like alternate between all of them.
I was going to say, that's pretty much what I do. I just, like, cycle through all of them. And that's, like... And I think after I get to a point, I stop with the HP. I think I stop HP after I reach 50.
If you're good at strategy because you're no longer a child, you don't really need as much. It's definitely FP becomes really valuable.
The FP and BP.
Yeah.
You really, like, I like high BP. Ooh. Mark.
You've killed all your friends.
Sure to tattle on this one.
Yeah.
So golden.
Toads.
He calls people.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. So we will tattle to start off with. No.
Pretty sure he's got a lot of HP.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to take him out first, though. Even when he does call them. Whoa.
Yeah, oh, 10, okay.
Get him!
Get him both.
I did not remember that.
I think you can tattle the swarm as well.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, this is easier to time.
Yeah.
You got one.
Oh yeah, get wrecked.
He just bonks you, okay. This battle music is amazing.
It's pretty jumpy.
Nice. Great.
I was playing around with some bee. Oh.
Oh no, Goombella.
Goombella, you are not doing good, girly.
You should be fine. Because I think, isn't there like a healing block at the top of this?
Probably. Oh, we did just do one, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just take out the gold one, that's it.
You kill the head, and the rest will fall.
Aristotle.
Cut off the head of the snake.
Plato.
Is it?
No. I was just gonna keep saying random philosophers.
I saw that philosophy book in your bookshelf, and I'm just like, is that
yours
or is that booze?
It's mine. It's something that I got in university just to, like, learn a little bit, because I didn't really respect philosophy at that time. But I was like, oh, I'll learn a little bit here. Honestly, the act of philosophy as a full career strikes to me as someone who only comes from an area of class and privilege.
So Goombella.
So like Goombella, like academics, where it's like, obviously this is the most important thing. Well, that's great that you can afford that. Unless you're rotten, dirt poor.
No, I knew somebody who said that they're like, oh, but you can go to law school with a philosophy degree. And I'm like...
Yeah, the only reason they do that is because it's the easiest program. I literally knew people who went to law school because they're like, this is how you get your highest GPAs to do philosophy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't know too many people who do that, but okay. It's a strategy.
Yeah, it is a strategy. And again, it's no offense to people with actual philosophy degrees. This is my opinion when I was a teenager. and opinionated and kind of a brat. I was very pretentious. But yeah, no, it's a good way to have like a good GPA if you like your goal is law school or something very specific, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops.
Having like, I don't know, just a philosophy degree, like I feel like that's just a bit more difficult to apply. That is if you just stick with the bachelor's. Oh, what's he doing?
Well, the thing with like that you can make an argument. Oh,
but that's the case with like I think any just a undergraduate degree.
It's a lot of like arts programs are going to be really focusing on how are you interpreting material that you're given? Can you critique it? Can you evaluate it in a deep and meaningful way? And like you can do that with philosophy. It's all about training your own mind and curiosity, right?
It just teaches you a different way to think. Gives you
it's different than like science where it's like here's like actual practical skills for this field, but I mean with law school is literally just to teach you the law part, right? So
I don't know. Never been to law school.
Have friends. Oop.
I was gonna say I do know.
Oh, wait,
well,
I
I do know
should've
a
done.
couple of lawyers. Funny enough, they all went through law school because they wanted to get into divorce law.
Why?
That's all you get. That's a lot of money, apparently.
Fair enough, I guess. Actually, yeah.
We have a cousin who was in law school, and she basically did elder law for the most part. She did wills.
Yeah.
Is that considered elder law? No.
No.
I need a will.
We all need wills. We're all gonna die.
It's true.
Trying to figure out the B timing now, so if I'm not getting it, that's why. Because I'm not going for A.
There is definitely a smaller window, I think, for B because it's...
It is smaller. They make it harder.
Yay, there you go!
Too stylish!
And the crowd loves it when you do that.
Right now, we only have the max of 40. So we're more than halfway there now. Nice.
Item. Sleepy sheep. Sleepy sheep, I feel like, is underrated for me because
Because I never used it.
because I never use it, but then when I do use it, I'm like, oh, this is actually quite useful. Thank you.
Anything that didn't cause immediate attack is underrated by me.
Yeah.
In the past, because I was like, I only want to hit. Why would I do anything else besides cause damage?
I didn't realize the benefit of, this is going to sound stupid, but I didn't understand the benefit of like causing status effects.
Yeah.
Particularly in JRPGs until I played Final Fantasy 13.
I was gonna say Final Fantasy 13 was the one where I was like, what am I even doing? Because I was too young playing that, I think. Or it was like the first game I was playing with that strategy, and I just did terribly because I just didn't understand the concept.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a saboteur. Like, give me all like the, like, eventually once I leveled up, that was the thing, like, have a synergist and a saboteur in my party and like, buff me up and whatever the other sabotage the enemy, and then you become like overpowered.
I never beat that game. So I pretty much got to the point where it finally opens up.
Yes.
And I had to get you to do the boss that gets you to that point because it was too hard for me.
Oh, that's when like Hope fights his like Eidolon, right?
I think it is.
I remember at one point because you're just like, I can't do this, and I think you have to like defend yourself or something like that, and it's like not.
I might not just like have known it.
It's not attack, but it's like, I think, yeah, you have to like defend yourself a lot.
So, and then you did that for me, but I think because I was just like already so done with it, I just like never got back to it. And apparently everyone's like, that's when the game gets really good.
That's when
like,
it opens up.
Like it's a lot more, it's not like hallways all the time.
I enjoy 13, honestly.
Well,
they can't.
You literally have a tattoo of it, so I would hope so.
Well, it's just, okay, so I don't hate linear games because they have their place. And I say this as a person who's a little fatigued from open world right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because I would consider this a pretty linear game.
This is...
For an RPG, like...
Yes, this is linear. Like, you can only...
You can't get the stars in any order, you can't go to the spots until you have certain powers. Like, everything has a place for it.
Mm-hmm.
You have like the little side quest from the one station, but it's not true. Like, it's definitely not open world by any means.
I'm just saying, like, after like your Breath of the Wild, your Tears of the Kingdoms, your Horizon Zero Dawns, your Horizon Forbidden Wests, 2 games, I know.
I was gonna say, I was like, you're listing the original and sequel immediately.
But it's just like, after playing those, I'm just a little fatigued from open world where I'm like, just give me some structure, please.
Yeah. And you need to have that balance because you can't play like 100-hour game all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll play some linear games and I'm like, you know what? I'm ready for some open worlds. I need that spice, that variety of life.
What was I think Zelda games also, like, or more traditional Zelda games help scratch that itch. Because, like, playing, like, Link to the Past was like, oh, this is, like, fun until I get back to what it is normally. Pretty much you can, I don't know, wait, that one kind of is open world. Actually, that was a bad example.
No, Link to the Past. Well, you see, you can go anywhere in the map and you'll be okay. But to progress the story, you do have to do in a certain set.
I think in the Dark World, though, there's a lot of different options you can do.
Huh?
Like, when you go to, like, when you're trying to get the maidens. You know?
I think there is an order, but some of them, every now and then, it's like 5 and 6 can be swapped or something like that.
Because I think that's where I am right now. Is that, like...
Are you playing Link to the Past?
Yeah.
How many Zelda games do you have going on right now?
Oh, you want to know, like, literally between me and Boo how much we were playing? He was playing Tears of the Kingdom. I was playing Link to the Past. We were playing Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker at the same time. Have we beat any of these games? No. But didn't make it confusing because the controls are all slightly very different. Yes.
I gotta pick up Tears of the Kingdom again, but I'm just, number one, fatigued by open world at the moment, and number two, I really want to finish Final Fantasy 16.
I still haven't picked that up. How many hours do you have in it?
Oh god, I think like only 22 right now. This is the thing.
Oh, so you're like probably not even halfway through.
No, I'm not. I think I'm about 30% through. PlayStation 5 will tell you how far you are.
Is it?
Yeah. So,
yeah.
When you're on the menu screen, number one, it will tell you how far you are in the current objective that you're in.
Bingo!
B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. I have a child, I sing this. So, yeah, it will tell you how far you are in the objective that you're playing, and it also tells you how far you are plot-wise. So, I think I'm like a third of the way through the plot. The problem is, it's such a lore-heavy game, and
because they learned their lesson last time. Whoa.
I don't hate 15.
Because you watched everything. The lore of a video game should be in the video game.
Oh, 100%
Supplemental
I agree.
content, yeah, sure, you can make your animes and all that.
100% I agree with this, but I'm just saying I don't hate 15.
I don't hate it, it's just there's errors in storytelling, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it was a mess, and like we can get into the development later. I don't think
what phase, what year,
you don't need to.
What decade of development do I need you?
What decade of development? That's why I always find it funny when people are like, they're like, oh, the development of this game has been like delayed a few months, and I'm just like, yeah. That's nothing. Try being a Final Fantasy fan.
Coops, where are ya?
I think just go back to the stones. Coops will appear.
Well, you just kind of go back and forth. Oh, these ones. I forgot where they actually are.
Yeah, go back to where we came from.
Let's go.
I guess when we pick up again, we'll be at the Stone Keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you then.
Yeah.